Hi, Attorney Steve here, and welcome to our fireside chat. Okay, so I'm just closing out the evening and was looking at a deposition subpoena, and I said, you know what, this would be perfect for my fireside chat, Attorney Steve's fireside chat. Okay, so this is general legal information only and not legal advice, but let's talk about this. So this is what, here I have in my hands. It's really just one page, very simple. It's like it's a Google subpoena is what it is. So let's say you're involved in a lawsuit and somebody wants to get at your emails. This is popular, right? At your Hotmail, your Microsoft Hotmail, or your email accounts with Google, like Gmail. Okay, so that's what's going on here. Now, what happens is you may have received a notice to consumer or employee. That's what we're talking about in this video. It's a subpoena. So it's a deposition subpoena to a third party, Google. Google's not involved in the litigation, but they want to get the records from the Google account. So to see if there's anything there and as part of the discovery process. On the other side here, it's a notice to consumer or employee. Now this means, hey, we're about to try to get your Google records. If you have any objections, you might as well say something here. So that's what this is all about, and I'm just going to go over this. A subpoena really is just a command from the court that would be trying to order Google to go ahead and produce those documents. Now, Google, being a third party, may say, you know what, why are we involved in this? We're just sitting here trying to serve up search results. Why are we getting subpoenas? And they may try to move to quash the subpoena. Okay, they may say this is overbroad. In fact, the one I'm looking at, I think, is overbroad, where it's just asking for everything, all the accounts, metadata, IP addresses, everything. And so they might file a motion to quash saying, Judge, this is unduly burdensome. They may call the attorney that issued the subpoena and said, hey, can you tone it down? Can we narrow this? Otherwise, we're going to seek a motion to quash. So when you get this, this is a good time to call an attorney and say, hey, they're going to try to get my records. There might be something in my email account I don't want people to see. Could be stuff that's private. Could be stuff that's privileged, communications with your attorney. Could be things that invade your privacy, things that you don't want other people to know. Or maybe you're in a profession where you're bound to keep your documents confidential. So you may have to file a motion to quash or work out a deal with the party that issued the subpoena and say, you know, we don't want to be revealing all this personal private information here. Let's work on a deal. So one thing might be to limit the scope of the subpoena. Why don't you just look for certain documents with certain keywords in there? That might be one way. Another way is what we call a first look approach. First look, where you say, okay, why don't we have the subpoena documents come to me? I'll take a look at them. I'll give you, under oath or whatever, I'll give you the documents that you need, and I'll have a privilege log that I keep all the other stuff on that I'm not going to give you. If you want to go get it, you can go fight. You can go fight to take it to court. You can try to get an in-camera hearing with the judge or try to get the information out. That's up to you. But that's what we call the first look approach. So this one basically tells you, it just tells Google you are to produce the documents to this legal support company. They're going to take copies. They're going to distribute them to the parties, and it tells them that that's what they want. They want someone to prepare it under evidence code 1561. I can barely read that. Might have to get some better glasses. So anyway, it tells them to produce it as it's kept in the ordinary course of business, and a custodian of the business records usually signs off on that. That's how you try to authenticate your documents, okay? And again, if you're served here, you have the options to try to work it out. If they won't work it out with you, then you may have to file a motion to quash or seek a protective order. These are things we've talked about in our other blogs, podcasts, and other things, okay? So this is general information only about the depo subpoena. What do you get? What happens when you feel like your privacy may be invaded and you get that consumer notice? that's a good time to speak with legal counsel and see what your rights are or what your risks are or what your remedies are to try to work it out with the opposing counsel before they go releasing all your documents. And it can be really bad when it's employment documents or, credit card documents, medical documents, those kinds of things. So Attorney Steve here. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. We'll be back with more videos pretty soon. Faster than you can say res ipsa loquitur. All right. Have a great night now.